I'm waking up.
Kiteboarding is one of the fastest growing new sports out there, and we want to show you that it's not just about being pulled over the water by a huge sail. You will see the best shots from every activity kiteboarding has to offer: freestyle, wave riding, wake style, and obstacles.
The chemicals.
I was gonna try and say something like about the wake style movement, but I don't really know how to put it.
This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive.
Monteiro shows us Cabo Verde, his home spot, where he demonstrates how much fun kiteboarding on a surfboard can be. Wave riding, of course, but also freestyle on flat water and jumping kickers. Aaron Hadlow's style is considered by many as the most progressive one in the sport. His riding is very technical with a lot of power. It's pure freestyle with new school elements like handle passes, and it is just what the judges want to see at the competitions. But even Aaron just took a year off to find out what he wants in kiting.
The future of kiteboarding is for sure going in all these different directions. I mean, all the disciplines are growing and all the disciplines are evolving. You know, one, because young guys pushing the sport. Two, because the equipment is getting better and better for every discipline.
So first of all, and probably most important, we need a kite. So you get loads of different sizes of kites. Anything from sort of 3 to 15 metres, so you've got a huge size range. In the UK, on our average winds, a good size to go for if you're going to get one kite is a 10 metre, but it's all variable depending on your weight. So lighter people might want to get something smaller, heavy people perhaps something bigger. And if you're going to go for 2 kites, get something big, like a 12 or a 13, and then perhaps something small as well, an 8 or 9 to go with it. If you're really lucky, you might want to get all 3 kites, you've got a bit of money to spend, and get something smaller on top of those. So the other thing that we need with our kites is a bar. So with most kites you're going to get that as part of the package, but it's really important you need the bar and you need the lines. And same with the kites, you get a few different sizes of bars. This is quite a long one, it's from a bigger kite, so longer bars go with the bigger kites to make the bigger kite turn a bit quicker, and smaller bars with the smaller kites. Okay, so now onto the board. Again, very important, you need your board. So you can see you have these straps on the board, the feet go in, so the size of the board is really important. When you're starting out, you don't want anything too small because it's going to make it really hard to learn. Board with this outline, nice and square and nice and wide, it's going to get going really, really nicely. Another important thing, we need our kite harness. So, got some over here. Got 2 types, we've got our waist harness and a seat harness with the leg straps. So it's a good idea to go and try some on in your local kite shop and see which you find the most comfortable for yourself. Or maybe when you're having your lessons, have a few goes on either type and see which one works for you. Another important thing, especially in the UK, it's a bit chilly, you need a wetsuit. This is probably the most important thing to go to your local kite shop or water sports shop. Everyone's a different shape and all wetsuits fit slightly different to these. So go and try on a load of wetsuits. You're going to get a different price range, so you've got something cheaper, not quite so stretchy, getting up to our top of the range suit that's really stretchy and really warm. So wetsuits is something that you definitely get what you pay for. Last thing that's really important when you're learning is you might want to get a helmet. So something like this that can be used in the water. It hasn't got the thick foam like you might find on your snowboard or a bike helmet. Really important when you're learning, and if you're not too confident, it's a good idea to get something like this, either a buoyancy aid or perhaps an impact vest, just a bit more peace of mind. Helps with the crashes and helps with the buoyancy.
Next year, 98, while I was like floating around with my 5'3" wingsurf board, it's just like, and Robbie came out, and just Robbie was one of the first guys I ever saw staying upwind. I was like, man, we gotta go get one of these guys. And so the other thing that Rob did for all of us is that he was making my kite while he was making your kite.
Yeah.
And you know, while you were pushing left and I was pushing right, and he had a vision. Time will come that a kite will fit both of your styles. And here we are, you know, like all four of us with all four different riding styles, all four different needs on the water, enjoying the very same kite. And I think it goes back to the beginning of the sport, you know, how we first started using the same kite, then we all went into different, very, very extreme different kites, and now we're back together in the same kite, and we can all enjoy our own true sport and our own ways of understanding the sport with the same kite. And I think that goes to say how much and how far the sport and designing and the equipment has evolved.